like I've been warning people, like, you got to chill out, like the constant, freak out. It's not helpful. So, pack a lunch, pace yourself, because he hasn't even taken office yet, because I'm not rooting against him. If you're rooting against the president, you are rooting against the nation. And I'm not ever going to be where I want a president to fail. So country first. I know it's become maybe like a cliche, but it happens to be truth. You have a singular political talent. It's undeniable. Trump, he had the energy and almost a sense of fearlessness to just say all those kinds of things. And people, it's undeniable that it has an entertaining aspect for that too. I never believed that it was about fascism. And for me, that made it difficult for
Kamala Harris said that he was a fascist.
Yeah, well, it's like that's her prerogative. I mean, but it's not a word that I would use, because you put a lot of Democrats, especially in my state, that I know, and I happen to love people that are going to vote for Trump, and they are not fascists. And also fascism, that's not a word that regular people, use. That, I think people are going to decide who is the candidate that's going to protect and project, my version of the American way of life.
Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you give me a follow on X at @green_Jericho. Like and subscribe, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. Mine was amazing. Kids had a great time. They got great gifts. Had a small gathering. This time Thanksgiving was a lot bigger, but we did it a little bit small, a little more intimate for Christmas. But it was a great day. And I wish the same for you guys, whether it be blood-related family or other types of family. I hope you were surrounded by them and you had a wonderful day. You saw that clip. That is John Fetterman. Yeah, him. The John Fetterman. Fetterneck. That guy. What happened? I thought brain matter couldn't repair itself, but something happened. He came a long way, because remember this, Fetterman?
What qualifies you to be a U.S. Senator? You have 60 seconds.
Hi, good night, everybody.
That shit was crazy. He even looks different. And I was one of the many people talking shit about him being up there, having his brain malfunction in front of everybody. And I don't feel bad about it, because like Sloppy Joe, he's in the public, under the public scrutiny. He's under the bright lights. He's a public figure. He's an elected official. So, sorry. It's like in professional sports. If you suit up and play, I don't want to hear any excuses about I was hurt, I was injured, this was sore. You suited up, get out there and play. And part of playing is being ridiculed by the public, and I was part of that. So I don't feel bad for that. I'm glad to see that he has healed. His brain has repaired itself, because everything he said makes sense. Now, I don't think he's going to become a Republican. I think he's a Democrat for life. But it looks to me that he's able to discern between enemy and somebody who just has a difference of opinion. It's not all or nothing. You disagree with me on social issues, you voted for Trump, we're done. I'm cutting you off. How many people did you see post shit like that? If you voted for Trump and you support this, man, I don't give a damn if you cut me up. If you're cutting me off over this, you can eat a bowl of penises. Are you kidding me? You think I care? You think I'm hurt by that? Get out of here. Get out of here. You kick him in the ass with the instep of your foot. Get out of here. I don't care about that. But it looks to me like he's able to say, okay, there are people who differ with me, who differ from me politically, socially, but I'm still going to sit down and work with them. I'm still going to support the agenda and push the agenda of, hold on, controversial statement coming up, the American people. Huh? Roll Raggy? That's what he just said. That's what he just said. He says, I know people. I love people who voted for Trump. And these aren't bad people. These aren't fascists. The word fascist being used is ridiculous. That's not normal speak for your average American. Fascist? Relax. Find your brakes and pump them. Or what you should say every time your woman gets upset, calm down. It's a little much. And he's basically telling people on the left and Democrats to do this or to not do this.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
Don't flip out, man. Calm your ass down. Relax. Cálmate, güey. Cálmate, who? Chill. Trump's not the fascist that you're told he is. Because some people plug into the matrix and what is regurgitated to them, they human centipede that shit into their circles, into their world. Well, Trump is this because he said that. Well, actually, he didn't. Here's the audio recording. Well, he said this. No, here's the video on that. Well, he supports this. No, here's the video on that. But basically, don't vilify people that disagree with you politically. Most of us are saying, no shit, we don't do that. But there are a lot of people that that do, and there are a lot of people that do who are probably right down the hall from him. His co-workers. I still don't agree with the way he dresses. I think it's ridiculous. You should be wearing a fucking suit. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the messenger's wearing. And it only matters the message. And his message is correct. Don't freak out. Chill. It's not that bad. He hasn't even gotten into office yet. He's not even there. And you're already freaking out, man. Now, maybe seeing him say this will bring some of his fellow Democrats closer to the center. And I don't want a bunch of them to jump over to the sides of Republicans. We need people to disagree with each other. We need people to see things differently because I believe that we're all watching this same show called Life. We just have different seats, which brings different perspective. And that's cool. I want to see it from a different perspective. I want to learn something new. And if I think wrongly about things, I want to know. That's how it should be. How in the hell did John Fetterman become the smart Democrat? You remember the stroke he had, the brain issues he was dealing with? How does that guy rise to the top? And what you're seeing going across the bottom of the screen, I thought of that, and that shit was so funny that I had to put it on. This right here. But how did that happen? The irony. The guy who had trauma to his brain is the smartest one out of the entire group. If Democrats and Republicans alike, but let's be honest, most of the bullshit's coming from the left. If they thought that way, if they thought, okay, we disagree socially and politically, but it's not about us. It's not about you. It's not about you and I. It's about them. Who's them? You remember that collection of hard workers who keeps this country going? Who keeps this vehicle on the road called America? You know, the American taxpayer, the American citizen. I forgot about them. Yeah, here, come over. Look at how much they've grown. Look how big they've gotten. Look what they're doing. Oh my goodness, look at you, American taxpayer. You started that business? You're running that household? You're raising that family?
They're filled with Chamberson grapes, and the winner this Saturday, who's still music, eating international foods, having wine tours and tastings, vineyard tours, seminars, arts and crafts. It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop. Oh, stop. I can't. Ow, stop. I can't breathe. Stop.
No.
Oh, boy,
dear.
I think she's actually hurt.
No,
there.
I think she is.
Yeah,